What's up, guys? It's B Wade. I'm going to walk you through 5 of my favorite MLB picks for Monday's lineup. I'll show you that data and the research and kind of explain to you why I like these picks, why I'm putting my money on them, and hopefully give you guys enough information so that you can make informed decisions as to whether you want to tail or not. So all we're doing on this channel, I'm not here to tell you anything's guaranteed to hit right. This is always sports betting. I just try to give you guys a better idea of the picks so that I can help you guys win more, right? That's always the goal, is to win, but I never guarantee anything. So for YouTube, anyone out there listening, we don't guarantee wins. Please don't suspend me. Also, looking at VIP, we had another solid day. We are 5-2 right now. We still have 2 games playing. The Pacers or the Cavs are not going to hit their over. So 5-3 with one other game left. We're up over 9 units for the past week. We are consistently profitable, y'all. We also, looking at the free MLB picks that I gave out yesterday, 2 of the 5 players didn't play, so they voided. And then out of the other 3 players that did play, 2 of them hit, 1 of them missed. Cronenworth ended up chalking. We hit 1 slip that just had Manny Machado on it because the other guy didn't play. So we basically, I think, did a little bit better than broke even. I think we made about 1 unit. It's whatever. That just kind of went weird. But we are consistently making money on here, y'all. If you want to join VIP, there's 2 ways for you to get in, right? And we keep getting people, whether it's DMs, whether it's comments on here, comments on Instagram, people keep vouching for our VIP, right? Everybody's making money if they're tailing these picks as I give them out, and we're up over 9 units for the last week. That speaks for itself. So you can either use code MLB in the checkout, get 80% off, pay less than $10 for a week of picks. The other option, sign up with one of the apps I tell you about in this video, Sleeper, Chalkboard, or any of the apps down below in the description. Underdog, Better, Dabble, use my code. Deposit however much you want, $5, $1,000, doesn't matter. As long as you use my code, make a deposit, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP. I also, just as a small way to say thank you, I do an autographed jersey giveaway every month on this channel. This month we're doing Anthony Edwards. So all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. At the end of the month, I do a raffle, and as long as you do those 3 things, you will be entered to win that. All right, let's start getting into these picks. I'm starting out with Jeremy Pena to hit a single. The majority of his hits are singles, and he has a single in 64% of games. He started out cold this season, but you see here, when we look over the last 20 games, and he's only missed it 4 times. There's only been 4 games out of the last 20 where he has not hit a single. He's consistently getting on base. Most of those times are singles. When we look at home games, he's only missed 1 time in the last 15 home games, right? He has at least 1 single in 14 of his last 15 home games. I love those numbers. We're getting this at a pretty solid price, and so there is good value there. I'm pairing that up with Michael King to allow less than 1.5 walks. And at face value, this doesn't look great. It kind of looks like a 50-50 pick, but he pitches better at home. And so when we look at his home starts, he gave up 4 in his first start of the year, which a lot of times pitchers can come out kind of rusty. But the next 4 home starts, he's given up only 1 walk. When we look at his last 10 starts at home, he's only given up more than 1 walk twice out of those last 10 starts. And those are to the Braves and the Mets, both solid offenses, better offenses than he's facing here with the Angels. So I feel really good, especially getting this at the price that we are, just about a little better than even money. Yeah, so I am locking that in as well. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.1x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper has some of the best payouts, especially for 2-man entries. They have tons of different props available, like finding this Jeremy Pena over half a single pick. It's not available on a lot of different apps. It's always going to be available on Sleeper. Also, it's always available on Chalkboard. They will double your first deposit and give you a free pick when you sign up using code BWADE. That's a 100% deposit match up to $100 when you use code BWADE. It's free money. Take some money off a different app, throw it on Sleeper using code BWADE, and you just doubled it, right? Take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and now you're going to get all of my picks for the next 7 days as well. It's a win-win. Jump on board, right? Also, Make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you are entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. Let's get into these next three. Taking Keibert Ruiz to hit a single. Again, most of his hits are single. You see 27 games he has hits in, 25 games he has a single in. So there's only been 2 games where he has had a hit that was not a single, right? Where he didn't get any singles, but he got a hit of a different sort. There's way more value taking over half a single as opposed to over half a hit for Ruiz, almost always. And so when we look at it, again, 71% hit rate. When we're getting that at about even money, that's great value. And then he actually does better on the road. When we look at him away, he's gotten a single in 13 out of 16 road games this year. Great numbers, 80% of games. When you're getting something that hits 80% of the time at even money, that is almost always going to be positive EV unless there's like some sort of outlying factor in there. We are going to throw in 2 Padres because they have just been hot as fuck lately, even though Colorado got some revenge today for that 21-0 ass belt to ass. Manny Machado getting this at over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and it's minus 145, but still, like, this should be minus 2.5, minus 3.5. He's gone over this in more than 10 straight games now. I mean, it's been, what is that, like 12? I don't feel it. I'm going to count, whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight games. He's had at least 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. In the last 10 games, he's averaging 3.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Like, his numbers are just out of fucking control. He hits 326 against left-handed pitching. He hits a little bit better against lefties. Not much better. It's almost the same. But yeah, he's hitting this 69% of the time. 11 straight games. He is out of his mind right now. And at home, it's basically the same. 12 for 18, 67% hit rate. And then our last pick, like I said, we're sticking with the Padres. Fernando Tatis. Again, we're getting him at over 1.5. Now, this is minus 170. There's also going to be a little bit of a decreased payout because of the correlation with 2 Padres players. When you have hits, runs, and RBIs, they kind of play into each other because one player can get an RBI for getting another player a run, and so they start to stack up together, which gives us a better chance of hitting both of these. And so he's gone over this in 5 straight games. He's hit this in 74% of his games this year. When we look at him at home, he's only missed this 4 times in 18 games at home. Like, he's just playing out of his fucking mind this year. And I don't think there's anything here to really dig into. He's 2 for 8 against Kikuchi. He's only batting 200 against lefties, right? Which is definitely a lot softer than, it's probably about 360 or 370 he's batting against righties. But he's just so hot right now that as long as he gets on base, he's probably either going to get an RBI or get hit in for a run. So taking this at 1.5, I still feel like is a really good chance, and so I'm locking that in as well. You'll see that slip on the screen. We're getting 4.3x for this on Chalkboard. Like I said, we're getting a little bit of a decreased payout because Tatis was minus 170, Manny Machado was minus 145, and then there's also correlation in those picks. This is still a great payout for this 3 and the odds that we have of hitting it. Chalkboard has some of the best lines. They have tons of props, kind of like Sleeper. They're going to have all of the different stat categories to pick from. They also have cash out features. They have games available that you can add into your parlays. You can take money lines, over-unders, all that type of stuff. And then they also are going to double your first deposit up to $100 when you use code BWP. That code is BWP. It's not B-Weight on Chalkboard, so make sure you use BWP as your code. They'll double that first deposit and give you a free pick. And then when you send me a screenshot, I'll get you that free week of VIP. This is a great app, though. They have tons of props available, and it's really easy to be profitable using this one, especially with the money lines and over-unders available to add in. So check it out. You won't regret it. Jump in VIP. Like I said, we keep getting people hitting us up, making money. We've been profitable now for, I want to say, 5 or 6 straight weeks. We've made at least 5 units, and that's just on game picks, on top of all the DFS parlays we're putting together. So check us out. I want to help you win. That's the goal of this channel, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. Let's start the week off with a bang and let's get it.